What is up, guys? Welcome to another awesome tutorial here at Poly Academy Tutorials. Today we're going to go over how to use the stage object. And basically what the stage object is it's an object that allows you to animate and control more than one camera at a time. So instead of having to change and swap to different cameras the entire time, this quickly allows you to do that. So what I've set up here is a basic little cube with a bunch of numbers on the different faces, just to show us how it's done. So let's jump right in and see what happens. Okay, so the first camera we have, let's rename this to camera 1, cam 1. Okay, so what we're going to do is, under our camera objects, that's not right, under where our things is, there's a little stage with a timer, start, cut thing. Okay, in our stage there's obviously a selection for camera, sky, foreground, background, environments, and obviously you can change the whole lot. Today we're just going to focus on cameras. So making sure we're on keyframe 0, we're going to drag our camera into camera. I'm going to make sure that is set to perspective again. Epic. Okay, so back onto stage, we're going to Alt click on this dot here, Control click, there we go, and that'll set a keyframe for camera 1 to be on at this amount of time. So if we go back to our camera and go to our coordinates and we click this button here, this will keyframe all the coordinates for where the camera is at this current moment in time. I'd say we scroll to about frame 25 and we zoomed in and moved up here so we could see these numbers nicely. We hit another keyframe. So what we have now is our camera moving in. Now say this is a product, you've modeled something for an advertisement, latest iPhone, whatever. Okay, so we're going to have multiple shots of this object. So what we're going to do is we're going to have another camera, let's call this cam 2. And we want to select that. Obviously we can't select it because on the stage at the moment camera 1 is selected. So let's go back to the stage, add this to about frame 25, click on our object and throw in camera 2. Now we'll have to control click on this dot again to keyframe camera 2 to come on stage, and from about frame 25 our camera 2 is going to do a wide pan. So we're going to have there to about frame 60. We're going to do a wide arc around to this side. Let's see what this looks like. That's looking good. So far what we have is zoom in and a pan. And that's two basic simple camera movements. We're going to add one more just for learning's sake. So let's go back to another camera, let's call this cam 3, and our stage again, we're going to throw this in and control click on there. With our camera, we're going to keyframe where we are at the moment, and we're going to be above the action. So we're going to keyframe again to reposition ourselves, and move down to about frame 85. We will zoom in and spin out to focus on the third frame here. Not too sure what it'll look like. Okay, cool. What we're going to do is in between, we're going to move it out so that we don't lose too much of the cube. Epic. And if we go back to frame 0, this is what we've got so far. Zoom in, pan around, and zoom. And that's how it's done. It is super simple, really effective, and works really well. Thanks again for watching. This has been a really epic tutorial here at Poly Academy Tutorials. If you want to find out any more, visit the website, the link's in the bottom description. Cheers for now, see you soon.